What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 12 of
I was going to say
Table. You got me laughing.
It's episode 12 of the Roundtable, where Mr. Bullet Mart and myself, Cthulhu the Darkwind, sit around and hang out and talk about whatever. Generally, we try to be informative, but
about something, but
nothing's really been going on. So, Olympics, and I really could care less. USA's probably losing, so
it's over with. This ceremony is either ended or getting ready to end.
I just got a feeling USA didn't win. I don't know, like
they won. I mean, they got either tied for the most medals with China or got the most.
It's always between China and us.
Just because we got the most people competing.
Well,
so I mean, it was great. London got some medals.
Yeah. So, anyway, let's see, this last week, rather, the Xbox Live Arcade game Hybrid came out, and
Hybrid.
I was actually really surprised. Now, like you just said, you were probably tired, and didn't really kind of
I had a long week working it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we'll get into any possible stories from that, too.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
But it's very unique. It's actually pretty hard to describe unless you've seen it. It's a strictly cover based. You can only move from cover to cover, and you jetpack in between those, and you can end up on the side of a wall or upside down.
From the way it looked like to me, it's like you either, I don't know,
like you can't just run around.
It doesn't seem like there's any free roam. It's just pretty much okay. I'm a jet over here.
Yeah, but that that makes it kind of tactically-ish, because if you're just floating out in the middle, you're going to get the crap shot out of you.
Right. To me, it's just like I guess you call it like a strategy shooter.
Yeah, and it's pretty fast paced. It's pretty cool. Came out with 1,200 points. They had a kind of a foobar the day it came out because I texted you.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was Microsoft's fault in some degree. Yeah, well, you paid 1,200 points, which is $15 for this game, and you couldn't even play it because it's multiplayer only. So if you don't have access to or the servers aren't working.
You're burned on $15.
Yeah, and that was the case most of the day. I actually texted them, "You're good."
Water.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. It was like right there. Okay.
Clear with that.
Brought to you by Dasani.
And Crystal Light.
I saw a really funny thing, real quick, on some other channel, and they were talking about how the ads for Aquafina, powered by Aquafina, it's water.
It's powered by Aquafina. No, it's powered by Mother Nature, which you ran through a filter and pissed into a bottle.
Speaking of which, why does water have an expiration date?
I have no idea.
Makes you think. Anyway, so that happened. It was pretty cool. It was kind of funny. Like I was dead set. I'm like, I'm just going to get the demo because I wasn't sure. I wanted to make sure.
Right.
Because I had to go to a little extra trouble to get the points back. So I'm like, okay.
We heard that story. That's on episode.
That's something.
10? This is 12, so I think it was 10.
Yeah, but some of them were named 9. Anyway, it's in an old episode. And so anyway, I got the demo, but the servers weren't working.
Right.
I don't know what in my mind made me think, like, well, maybe if I buy it, maybe they're just fucking with people. Like, you're going to try, we're going to let you in.
You have unlocked server access. Really? Wow.
So, that's kind of funny to me, like, and that's exactly when I texted you. It was right after I bought it and tried twice and couldn't play it. So, but anyway, they've got it kind of nailed out, and it's very. I've only had it not accessed once.
Well, that's good. It's just once. It could be worse. I mean, it could be like,
Diablo
3, where you have to constantly have an online connection to play that, which. I mean,
let me play a single player game that has to be online all the time.
And speaking of Activision Blizzard,
well, all right, we'll get to that in just a second.
Okay.
Speaking of other Microsoft nonsense,
let's get
and screwing things up, it was just revealed that coming sometime soon, finger quotes, is what they said about the previous update / DLC, also not for. Steam version is getting a new character, some kind of plant dog vomity thing. It actually looks kind of cool.
Which, if you don't know, for you PC gamers, came out last week?
Something like that.
For Steam and...
And yet again, thank you Microsoft for your red tape and nonsense. Another developer has just been like, will just mess with Steam.
Yeah. Well, Steam gives... I don't want to call them indie developer. What would you...
I know what you mean. But and that's the thing. Like, if you're not a big-time developer or make a big deal with Microsoft, doing updates, DLC, it really is a pain in the ass.
It is. Especially because you got to get it to work with Live.
Yeah, and then meet all their requirements, meet their financial requirements, whatever.
And then you got to meet their achievement requirements on top of that. Which shouldn't even really be in a... I don't get... Well, yeah, it should be a requirement, but to meet a quota of points shouldn't be a requirement.
Well, I mean, it's just... And then, same thing, that's why Team Fortress 2.
Right.
You look at the Steam version, it's like it's like Team Fortress 3.5 compared to what you can play on 360. It's just because... And there was an interview where Gabe Newell was like, we gave them time to try to straighten it out. And they didn't. We wanted to go back and update it. They didn't. Sorry. We're not dealing with it.
Yeah, so when you got just... And it's free to play, which makes it twice as worse on Microsoft.
I know.
And I'm just like, why get this little compact version you can play on consoles? Yeah. Let alone you can probably get a good multiplayer or on Steam where it's just like, okay, we're going to make it free, we're going to give you all this
shit. Anyway, and then in the article, they asked the Astronauts people about the character for console, and they're kind of like, yeah, we might. Hey, look at that! It's just kind of... Well, in other words, we won't see it.
Yeah.
And I honestly can't blame them. It's better than it was.
I think it's just to talk people into, if you buy it on Steam, you're going to get this character.
Well, I'm just referencing it more the fact of the nonsense of Microsoft.
They do that nonsense.
Whatever. Alright, now on to the very...
But it doesn't explain, I guess I don't know if they'd be in the same boat with Sony on that or not. If it's just a console thing. Or...
Well, no, because it's Microsoft's red tape thing.
Yeah.
Because Sony doesn't have it. Sony's like, you want to update your game, knock yourself out. Yeah. We don't care. Make it work right the first time. Yeah. We're happy with that. So.
That's true. All right.
Activision, but you just watched a really funny video and almost spit Dasani water all over my floor.
I think I was able to hold it in.
Recently, Blizzard, it's storage of personal information.
You got hacked!
And the king of YouTube himself, Boogie2988, made a Francis video about this, and it was brilliant as usual. And he made, the thing about Boogie is it's funny, and he'll make a good point in his comedy. He made a good point of, how much people pay per month to play Warcraft and how much money. Fun fact, NASA put a rover on Mars.
Recently.
2
days ago?
For cheaper than what Blizzard makes in a year. And Blizzard gets their customers' account back.
And I hate to...
I'm with him. You can't make a computer that keeps a 12-year-old out from getting his social security number.
I gotta make reference to the whole Sony fiasco back then because here's a company...
Oh, I know, yeah.
That probably makes, $2 to $3 billion a year?
And they can't even keep the...
You tell me that your computer is getting hacked? Because you neglected the firewall updates and the antivirus.
Hey, you gotta give Microsoft that much.
They can protect the computer. I'll give them that.
They can protect your information.
They can't build a computer worth a damn, but...
Well, anyway.
Reference to Windows 8 coming soon.
I haven't seen... You texted me. I haven't seen it. Is it god-awful?
We might get into it at the end of this episode because it's going to be a long explanation.
We'll save it.
We'll save it for next week.
So, anyway, that's, I guess, pretty much the news section of it. Toy news.
Well,
I got some interesting toy news.
Toy news? Okay.
Recently, everybody was wondering because Hot Toys, the very super uber awesome looking collectible company, they've been making Avengers stuff, and I think they're up to 10 Iron Man suits now, like every incarnation of Iron Man armor.
God, was it 50 suits so far?
But anyway, everybody was wondering, and they had a thing at Comic-Con, and they showed a new Cap, Loki, a couple Nick Fury, the new Black Widow that they're going to be putting out.
Well, not the toys. I did see the new Iron Man suit.
But oddly absent was the Incredible Hulk. And everybody was like, well, aren't you going to do it? And Hot Toys, they're nice, in case you don't know. They're really nice. They're super... 12-inch. They're dolls. I mean, I'm not going to try to glorify it. They are.
They're action figures.
But they're awesome, so eat a dick. I mean, whatever. They got, like, brilliant face sculpts, cloth clothing, posability. They're awesome.
I said they should give us some stuff for referencing.
And I wish.
Yeah.
That's like Sean Long got sent all the turtle stuff from Playmates. I almost hate him for that. But anyway. I always thought, and I think it's a lot to do with kind of how much quality they want out of it.
Yeah.
Because, if you have something with joints, and even though Hot Toys is brilliant in how they do their joints, like, they made a couple Bruce Lees with his shirt off. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it's still like arm, ball, arm.
Right.
You can tell it's a toy.
Right.
And I was like, well, they're making a Hulk. It's like 5 times bigger.
Yeah.
I imagine they just, first thing is like, well, they're probably just not going to make it because it just wouldn't look right.
Yeah.
With the joints.
And then a big muscle.
They finally revealed it. It is up for pre-order.
Is it really?
And it looks absolutely brilliant.
Oh, wow.
He doesn't have like an ab crunch or like his whole torso is like one piece.
Okay.
But I think it like swivels at the...
Does he have the swivel joint down there?
Yeah, kind of like the... But I mean, it's just...
You
can see his chest hair. That's how detailed it is.
Damn.
But the arms, the interesting thing is, I don't know how they do it. I can't wait to... It's enclosed, but it's an actual joint. Like, it's inside of his skin. And I'm like, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
So that's out there. Supposedly, the new Turtle stuff, speaking of that, is in stores. I haven't... Walmart had blank spaces when I went to look the other night. And now, granted, we live in a pretty podunky town. I did call Target, and they have them. Whether they are sold out or not, I don't know. I'm hoping to get some of those. I'm kind of tossed up between getting Ninja Turtle stuff and more Doctor Who stuff. And that's, to me, that's like...
Do they really sell a lot of Doctor Who stuff around here? I really don't.
No, you got to order it. Because it's just as expensive, trust me. And I looked into that in case anyone's wondering, speaking of 20s. If you're a Doctor Who fan, you may notice things seem pretty expensive for what they are. I mean...
Because one, it's got a...
This was $25 for a light and sound piece of plastic toy. It is cool. It's a good little replica. I'll give it credit.
Right.
The problem is the exchange rate.
Yeah.
I looked into this.
Oh, you did look into the exchange rate?
This $25 thing here would be $15 over there.
Yeah.
And that's $15 is perfectly reasonable for this.
Right.
So... In case you're wondering about that.
Because they got to charge you import and all that.
Well, it's not even, just sheer, like, what our dollar is worth to theirs. Yeah. Then on top of generally, you can, especially now that Doctor Who's kind of saturating more.
Yeah.
You can find, like this time 4 months ago.
Right.
I was looking into buying stuff. Or even when I still had my job, back in November, I was looking into buying some Doctor Who stuff. I mean, literally, it had to come from Britain.
Right.
There wasn't no other ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Right.
And, yeah, shipping was kind of horrendous. But now you'll see, especially on Amazon and Big Bad Toy Store, they actually are in warehouses over here somewhere.
But it's like, in reference to, like, the Japanese toys.
Oh,
which we love. I'm pretty sure, like, for instance, I Want a Common Right About.
Oh, yeah. And it's like...
In America, it's $2.25.
Oh, yeah. It's
They're... give or take, probably a good $60.
Yeah.
I'm just like, same as a car.
What?
Yeah, same as a car. No lie. I looked into this. To them, a Skyline GTR, $30,000. For us, $90,000.
Well, those just show you the power of the American dollar.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this past week. Let's see, where are we at? 14? Yeah. We'll kind of, I guess, see how long this goes. He got the benefit. We recently had a state fair, or county fair, in our wonderful little dipshitty state, the Augusta County Fair. And it's generally kind of a big deal. I mean, it's one of like 3 big things that happen in the area.
Country Fest 2012.
Yeah. Since I don't think they're doing Rally in the Valley anymore at the Harley shop.
Are you not doing it?
Because I'll get into that.
Yeah, you'll have to get into that.
Because it's kind of stupid funny. New owners.
Oh, that's gay.
Yeah. But anyway. And he went and was selling food and being there. I didn't actually make it down there because you got to pay admission and narcs to that.
Well, I really didn't, you see some things.
Well, you know what's really funny? Is like the day after you're like, oh, I'm working at the fair.
Right.
It was either the next day or the day after. There was a picture in the Stan's paper with the kid with the Confederate flag and the cape, and I'm like,
I was there.
He's the only black person there, I bet.
No, believe it or not, and this is funny because no, it was there was black people there, not a lot, but there was black people there, and that photo of him, no lie, I am in the background of that picture.
Oh wow, really?
There's like him standing there.
I'm gonna go dig the paper out.
And in front of it is like a tan tent or something. I'm in the tan tent.
That's funny.
I don't know. I didn't get to look at it closely to see.
And you're just standing there like...
No, I saw him and I was sitting there
like white people.
Not even that. I'm just rednecks.
I mean, and by the way, speaking of southernness, Mr. I don't think the Mason-Dixon line...
Hey.
Do you know how much that really got me when you said that?
Well, because it's weird because...
Whatever. Virginia's in the South.
We're divided, though.
No, we're not.
We are.
No,
I mean, if you go to where we are, and you go 2 hours north, Northern Virginia.
I'm not talking about lifestyle. Okay. I'm talking about logistics where the
Logistically, yes, the line, we are under the line.
Okay. That's all I wanted. I'm happy. Continue about the fair. Any interesting...
No. I mean, I'm so...
that's awesome.
I am so sick of sugary sweets. Because when you're at
nothing else to eat,
yeah, when you're at a fair, especially, I mean, you're going to eat carnival food,
which there's nothing necessarily wrong with.
And when you're working, you can't exactly, leave and go get the healthy food.
My Mr. On a diet gym, well, not so much gym anymore.
No, I'm still gym.
Oh, okay. I remember you said you were going.
I thought about quitting. I'm keep going for a little while, but anyway, so me being at the fair, my meals pretty much consisted of funnel cake, ice cream,
fried Oreos. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, they were good.
I know.
Fried Oreos was there, and ribbon fries.
Nice.
I mean, on top of that, really? Get a call.
Good thing she don't watch this.
I didn't think she was gonna call.
Well, you never know.
But anyway, so that was fair. I mean, they had events. There was supposedly midget wrestling, and I didn't get to see it in female wrestling.
I saw something in the paper, like something failed and they had to find some act or something. I don't even know.
I didn't see it, so I guess it didn't happen. There was supposedly a tractor pull, but I couldn't hear the tractor pull or care to see it because I was too busy looking at the Army stand where they were playing Call of Duty all night. Yes, they were playing Call of Duty at the fair.
That's depressing.
And then somewhere in that, they switched over to UFC. So,
that's just depressing. Like, join the Army, this is what it's like.
I don't think it's like that. I don't think we play Capture the Flag over in Iraq. Or in the middle of New York City. Although that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Running around with paintball guns in the middle of New York City. Alright.
So, over, under, nothing really.
So, before I came here tonight,
before
I went and got my drink, I noticed there was an interesting little store across the street up there near Shell. Well, I don't know if it's really a store, but apparently they opened a tabletop role-playing game store up at the Shell station up the road from here. So, yeah. I was just like, that's new.
Which one?
The Shell up on Beverly before you get the food line.
So up that way.
So, where are we at?
Your house is that way. Okay, yeah.
So up that way.
Huh.
So anyway, it's called...
White People Anonymous? I mean, like...
No. I mean, there's white people in there, but no.
Did you think?
5 Mana Games is what it's... And it's just a little store. I'm just like, okay, what do you say?
Just in case, before I forget, I told him I would say something. In case Pilot 9 sees this, he got a haircut.
Yeah, I got a haircut. It's not lined up.
And I didn't mention this, he's not wearing bright colors.
Bright colors?
He said you shouldn't wear bright colors.
Why should I wear bright colors?
I don't know.
Let me guess, it makes my skin tone lighter.
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Damn you, Pilot.
I like Pilot, he's a great guy. That's his gamer tag on Xbox Live, spam, fuck him.
Pilot 9.
Pilot 9.
Capital P, capital A.
That's wrong. I really hope he sees it. I'm going to make sure he sees it. Anyway, I can hear it now. Fuck you, Kroger.
Anyway, don't worry. We'll be playing Worms tonight in Worm War, hopefully.
Yeah, Worms is awesome. But anyway, so let's see. Oh, channel news. Well, or unless you got something else.
Well, 2 things, actually. So the Bourne Legacy came out this weekend. And supposedly it did very well without Matt Damon appearing.
I never saw, like, the concept intrigued me. I'm not a big Matt Damon person.
I'm not a big Matt Damon fan, but honestly, this would be the movie I would watch. I mean, mostly, he mostly does, like, dramatic.
I just thought it was funny that it had the dude to play Hawkeye.
Yeah.
And Ed Norton in it. Because I made the joke, it's like, yeah, that's as close as Ed Norton will get to a member of the cast member of the Avengers
movie. Yeah. Pretty much.
Next week, I think it's this coming Friday, Paranorman comes out.
Paranorman, I might go see it. I'm waiting.
I want to see it.
I'm waiting for the new Pixar movie. Was it the mic where all the video game characters in it?
Oh, Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah,
well, that's not till like Christmas or something.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah,
that's going to be awesome and funny.
Yeah, it looks pretty
good. The fact that Pixar went out and got all these licenses.
They just make I love the original tagline. It's like, movies about video games usually suck, so let's make one up.
That's great. Yeah. And it's probably going to be the best video game based movie ever.
I'm sure anybody says Super Mario Bros. Is the best movie ever.
Oh, God. I was going for Street Fighter. Anyway.
Double Dragon.
Ooh, Doom. That, honestly.
I just threw up a little bit. Wow.
That, hands down, has got to be the worst one ever.
The best part of that movie is the first person thing. Other than that,
the movie sucked.
Other than that,
best video. If we honestly said best video game based movie would probably be Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
So
Screw Attack, I want to talk about, had a new death battle, finally. It was Spider-Man versus Batman, and it was awesome. Spoilers, since I already told him.
You already told me.
Spider-Man won. In case you're going to argue that, they said that both, given enough time to prepare, it probably would come to a draw. It was kind of like they just saw each other and started fighting. Basically, the big deciding factor was the fact that his spider sense. Batman relies a lot on stealth and surprise, and that completely counters it. That and the fact that, like, Spider-Man's super strong.
Yeah.
So, but anyway.
That's true. Keep talking. How about some Wii U news for a little bit?
Sure. Got a couple minutes.
So, everybody's is wondering when the Wii U is going to be released. Of course, it's right now. They said by the end of 2012 that the Wii U would be released. So right now, IGN has an article up that rumor suggests that Nintendo is faced with a manufacturing nightmare.
Manufacturing nightmare.
Sorry. Sugar rush.
Apparently.
I had Oreos today, too. Double stuffs at home. Yeah, I saw those. I might eat one, but I'm getting tired of Oreos, too.
I turned him on to the glory that is Oreo fudge cream. Grab real quick. In case anybody in Nabisco, please send me a free one. These things are the fucking best. They're not open. They're the best cookie ever. You take the only thing that can make them better is if they have more cream, but that's just a personal preference.
Double stuffs could happen. You never know. But anyway,
over here, so I have some left for the rest of the week.
Okay. So rumors are suggesting that the manufacturing trouble could cause the Wii U international release date to slip into December. Technically, it's still 2012, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, what's the big deal? Yeah.
But it says anonymous sources have revealed that Nintendo is really facing this nightmare due to the gamepad controller, which is technically. In this case, gamepad controller is technically an accessory at this point for a Wii Nintendo system.
Yes,
it's not even a. I mean, because you'll have the little touchpad thing already. So I mean,
I don't. Whatever.
Anyway,
Nintendo's done as far as I'm concerned.
According to this, the Wii U's attended launch window is in November, and deadline is still expected to be met in North America. To benefit from, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, although I don't know what kind of Black Friday sale they have on a brand new console. It just would never happen.
Please buy it.
Yeah.
We'll give you a free Super Nintendo.
So right now, the rumor launch date right now is November 18th. If it happens. If not, it will be early December. But Nintendo isn't ready to release the price or info just yet. So just keep an eye out for that.
And supposedly more next 360 rumors, or has somebody at Microsoft said something about making something for the next console, and the internet blew up. Oh, it's official! They did something about the next Xbox.
Well, there's a rumor that the Kinect 2 is...
They're gonna make another Xbox.
Just wait till it...
I mean, yeah, who really cares? I mean, like, when it gets here, it'll be here.
I mean, it's like, oh, yeah.
It'll probably still suck. It probably still won't be as good as whatever Sony makes 2 months later.
I like that Mega 64 video you sent me. That was pretty good.
Oh, the consoles back in the 90s, what people were looking for.
It was! And back then you were excited as shit for a console. Now it's just like,
wireless controllers. This sounds awesome. Motion control.
Yeah, motion control. Motion gaming.
You'll be able to plug it to the internet and play with other people.
I jumped on one bandwagon, not the Wii bandwagon. I just got a Wii because I like playing Nintendo games. Unfortunately, Nintendo makes their own best games, and everybody else that makes games sucks. So I did jump on the Sony bandwagon. I admit that. Unfortunately,
it's starting to kind of.
I don't want to play a first-person shooter with a motion controller. I really don't. It's not how it's meant to be played. And the Kinect, well, Microsoft screwed themselves over in that.
The thing about the Kinect, and I won't end on this, is, I said it once, I'll say it again. There is, and you can find multiple mods, multiple explanations of this fact. The Kinect in itself has excellent technology.
It does.
Excellent.
It's just, they don't know how to use it, apparently.
Pretty much. I mean, it's kind of like, you know...
It's, okay. Here's, I'll make a quick reference.
Okay.
First of all,
so it's, like you said, just don't do nothing with it.
Here's this awesome technology, and all you're going to use it for in gaming is dance games and motion. Well, here's something that you could integrate it into something more communicative with gaming. It's like, for instance, for me, let's say you're playing a first-person shooter. Like, okay, we'll go like Ghost Recon. I think, and this is just me, you have this camera staring you in the face. And the only thing you're going to use the motion controls for is customizing your gun? And walking around like this. Like a jackass. with some messed up karate stance for a gun.
I kind of get the fact, you know, like if it's a full sensor movement, you got to move a certain way to walk forward. I get that. That is kind of complicated because at the end of the day, you do have to stay within a certain area.
Yeah.
And, you know, it is just easier up on a stick instead of like leaning forward or God knows what, or as you saw for Star Wars Connect.
Move for it.
Really?
Yeah.
you win.
Anyway, so what I'm saying is, I would have used it as a more communication tool. Like, you can actually see the person you're talking to via, like, a headset that they use in, you know, in that kind of game.
Well,
or use it for more, like, customizing your character has in face scanning, which you've seen them do 100 times. You had a grade camera.
Yeah, I remember that in Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2.
Or in Tiger Woods.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
It actually made it. Well, it wasn't perfect. But
the favorite thing about Rainbow Six Vegas is you could take
anything,
toys.
You could and make it into a thing.
Yeah, I had some pretty funny things back in the day. But anyway, on that note, I started a new thing, taking a page from his book. On my channel, called Cthulhu Plays, where I do quick little, hopefully 15-minute-ish videos of just me playing some games, so check that out. He's working on a montage, he said.
Yeah, I'm working on a montage. I'm getting music together. I just got finished recording PS3 footage, and now I'm moving on to PC footage, and then finally get that together. I'm going to aim for, I want to say October.
Nice.
Is when I'll have all that done. And then, on top of that, this message has been brought to you by, not Obama, but Bullet Marks and Cthulhu.
And we approve it.